All right, today we're going to talk about something that feels like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it's happening right now. We're diving into how artificial intelligence is completely changing the game for the legal profession, from the way cases are researched all the way to how they're won.
So let's just get right to it. The question that's probably on your mind. With all this chatter about AI and automation, is a robot about to walk in and take your lawyer's job? Well, the short answer? Nope, not really. Instead, you should think of AI as a serious power-up. It's like giving your lawyer a set of superpowers that helps them do their job way smarter and a whole lot faster than ever before. Let's break down how that actually works. So let's walk through what a case looks like, right from the very beginning. Long before anyone steps into a courtroom, a ton of prep work has to happen, and this is the first place AI makes its entrance. Okay, so in these early stages, a lawyer's main job is just to get the lay of the land. And AI is an absolute game changer here, helping out with three huge tasks: digging through legal research, performing due diligence, and making sure everything is compliant with regulations. I mean, the difference here is just wow. It wasn't that long ago that legal research meant being literally buried under mountains of law books for hours, always with that nagging fear that you missed one critical case. Now, AI can zip through millions of documents in seconds, giving you instant summaries and pulling out the most important precedents. The time saved is just incredible. And hey, it's not just about digging up old cases. Think about huge business deals. AI automates that super tedious process of due diligence, which is basically just reading every single line of every contract to find risks. It's like having a whole team of paralegals who are laser focused and never ever need a coffee break. And listen, this isn't some far-off future stuff. These are real tools being used by law firms as we speak. Names like Westlaw Edge and Lexis Plus AI are becoming standard in the industry, and they're completely changing how lawyers build a case from the ground up. All right, so the foundation is set. Now it's time to actually build the case. This is the part where lawyers shift from just understanding the law to actually putting together the arguments and evidence they're going to use. And this is where AI really starts to do some of the heavy lifting. We're talking about drafting tons of documents, combing through massive amounts of digital evidence in a process called e-discovery, and even helping with the nitty-gritty of digital forensics to find those hidden clues. Just think about it for a second. The smoking gun in a case today probably isn't a dusty old letter. It's that one specific email, or a single text message, or one line in a spreadsheet hidden in a literal mountain of digital noise. Finding it is a huge challenge. This is exactly where AI just blows everything else out of the water. It uses something called natural language processing, which basically means it understands how humans talk, the context, the slang, all of it. So it can scan terabytes of data to find that one key phrase, solving that modern needle in a haystack problem. But AI isn't just a detective. It's a builder too. There are tools out there like Harvey AI that can automatically draft standard legal documents, the repetitive stuff. This frees up the lawyers to use their brainpower on strategy and the parts of the case that really require human touch. And when you get into the super specialized world of cyber law, AI is absolutely essential. It can trace digital footprints, analyze hidden data that you can't even see, and spot complex patterns of fraud that a human might never catch. Okay, let's bring it all home. Let's talk about the final phase, how all this prep and evidence gathering turns into a real strategic advantage. It's not just about being prepared. It's about making the smartest moves to actually win. This is where AI kind of graduates from being just an assistant to being more of a strategic partner. It helps with those high-stakes decisions. It makes talking to clients way more efficient, and it can even help navigate the whole court process. Now this might be the biggest game changer of all. Imagine this. A lawyer feeds the key facts of their case into an AI. The AI then crunches data from thousands of similar cases from the past and spits out a probability of success. That kind of insight helps answer the million-dollar question: should we settle or should we take this to trial? And it's not just about the lawyers, right? AI is changing things for clients too. You've got legal chatbots that can answer basic questions or book an appointment anytime, day or night. This makes legal help more accessible and lets lawyers focus on the complex problems that clients are actually paying them for. It's not just the law firms getting this upgrade. The courts themselves are getting in on the action. They're using AI to automate things like filing and scheduling. Some are even using it to transcribe hearings as they happen.
This could make the whole justice system faster and more efficient for everybody.
So, we've seen how AI touches pretty much every single part of a case. What does this all add up to? What does this mean for the future of justice itself? Look, if there's one thing to take away from all this, it's this. AI is not here to replace lawyers. It's here to make them better. It's an indispensable tool that boosts their own intelligence, letting them deliver legal advice that's faster, smarter, and just plain more effective.
And that leaves us with one last, really big question to chew on. We know the technology is here, and it's getting more powerful by the day. So the challenge for all of us, really, is to figure out how we steer this thing to make sure that these incredible new tools actually serve the highest ideals of fairness and justice for everyone.